So what I realized is most people are hypocritical. They stuck on words. That's why they ignore most people's actions like celebrities. That's why they ignore R. Kelly actions for so long when he was child. And that's why they ignored Jay-Z's action when Foxy Brown came out and said he was putting that harsh in the Source magazine. Remember that interview?
I was shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby, yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, and we know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. Never comes out of character.
You might be too young. Source Foxy Brown came out and said Jay-Z was f***ing her when she was 16. So if we just go, come on now. So that's why action don't speak louder than words to black people.
What's good, y'all? It is T-Bossman, man. Before we continue, please remember to drop a like, man. Once again, drop a like, drop a like. This video is very interesting, and I want y'all to watch the full video, man. Charleston White be saying a lot about Jay-Z, not only in this interview, but in so much interview, man. He's putting his life on the line in these interview. Many times we be laughing and thinking it's a joke. Listen, man, the things that he's saying, man, if it ever reach mainstream, it might get really serious. I'm telling y'all.
Jay-Z is not guilty. I don't believe that, but yeah, we'll continue to see try to take down black billionaires, and everybody gonna cheer him on off for allegations with no criminal cases or none of that shit. So we'll see.
Like you live your life in a shatterproof drug ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo driver who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, you know, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper, because I have a religious background, so it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
JC comes in and rapes me. Well, he at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the
After the alleged rape, she says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, "I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind," he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statement.
Alright, so before we continue, for those who don't realize, that's the female who accused Jay-Z and Diddy of assaulting her, right? And 50 Cent also react to the video where she was speaking exclusively to NBC, if I remember correctly, and 50 Cent don't agree. If you look at your screen, he captioned, "Man, the bee's lying. Her own daddy wouldn't support the story. Could have ruined the man's life." Alright, so remember, 50 Cent is a guy who don't really like Jay-Z, always going at Jay-Z, And for him to support Jay-Z in this one, saying that the accusation is false, well, it might be false. Because 50 Cent ain't playing, you know. But anyways, listen, even though her story sounds very, very weird, I'm still not saying what she's saying is false, right? I'm still not saying what she's saying is true. I'm still just waiting, because time will reveal everything. But now a lot of people agreeing with Slim Thug, because when Slim Thug just came out, the internet was going at him saying, oh, he's a little Jay-Z boy. Now people started to say, oh, Slim Thug was right. But listen, I ain't gonna say he's right or wrong. I never said whether it's right or wrong. Even earlier when the video just came out, I was like, the truth will see the light, and we just give it time, and that's all. That's my personal opinion on this whole situation. But I have one last video to show y'all before we leave, so please remember to drop a like and subscribe, because I'll be providing y'all with the news.
The number one secret of all secrets to manifest your truest desires, the life that you want, is to remember this fact. This is not a philosophy or something that sounds catchy, but here's the fact. I got to say it again. Live in the awareness, in the mindset, and the consciousness, and the belief or the fact that you are not a human being. You are a being playing a human role. Big difference. Huge difference. I realized that 6-7 years ago. Actually, I first realized that when I won the lottery. That's how I won the lottery. That's how I changed my life. I got out of limitation and I got into limitless. I realized this fact a long time ago, and I've been preaching it, teaching it, showing you, enlightening, opening minds, whatever you want to call it, for years. And once it turns on, you can't turn it back off. It's just going to continue to excel and elevate your life. And let me tell you why this is so powerful. And let me tell you why this simple analogy. And if you want the science to this, I can show you the science to this right now. It's a very simple science to all of this. It's very simple science to this, to show you that you're not a human. I'm just going to go with one scientific fact. I could go to plenty. I could go into the electrochemical process of your body. I can go to the nervous system. I can go into the molecules. I can go into the quantum world. I can show you the transparency of atoms and energies. I can show you that they're predominantly empty space. I can go to all of that stuff. I can show you that the reality you see is not as objective. It's a subjective world. We know that everything has patterns, and it's all. I could go to all that stuff. We all know that already. But let me go to a simple one that will make you think, and you will start to think.